Welcome to DaBestBulls Ranch, Season 2, Episode 34, Bulldog Lifespan, Debunking Myths About Small Bulldogs, and Why They're Great Family Pets. Stay tuned. So the myth behind small bulldogs, they're not healthy, poor dogs. They already, most commonly bulldogs can't already breathe, and making them smaller is cruel, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And this is totally wrong, and it's ignorant talking. And when I say ignorant means not knowing. It's people that don't know. Because I don't know if you know this, but some of the longest living, healthiest dogs, I mean, not some of the longest living, healthiest dogs are all smaller dogs. Chihuahuas, rat terriers, all those smaller dogs. And if you don't, and also factual is that smaller people statistically live longer, healthier lives too. Why? Less gravity on them. Why? Less pressure on the organs. And so smaller is actually healthier, longer living. It's just that if you do smaller in a unethical, uneducated way, you get unhealthy. Just like if you do big and like you do anything in an unethical, wrong way, you can end up with it being bad. Long story short, small is not unhealthy. Smaller is better. It's less pressure from gravity, less pressure on the organs, all those things. It just has to be done ethically and properly. And the reason why that small bulldogs and smaller dogs have the bad name like that, just really small bulldogs, honestly, because every other small dog people love, and they're healthier, you know, it's miniature pinscher, chihuahuas, yorkies, all those things. They were once bigger dogs bred down from wolves and bred to a small dog, and now they're a very healthy dog. So to say that small is unhealthy is completely uneducated. Now, the reason people say small bulldogs are unhealthy is because there's been lots of times where people have only bred a dog for one of those aspects that I talk about. If you don't know the aspects I talk about, you have to, when you're breeding dogs, you never want to breed unless you have all those aspects, or majority of the aspects, or the important aspects. And sometimes people will only have one aspect. For example, small, they have two small bulldogs, but they are mean dogs, bad temperament. They are aggressive, bad temperament. They are unhealthy, they can barely walk, they can barely breathe. Those right there, the dog should never be bred. But the people don't care because they want small and they know small sells, and then they breed it and they get small, but it's unhealthy. And that's why you see that, and it's harder to breed. It's harder to get a dog that has all those checklists. If you don't know what checklist I'm talking about, I believe it's episode 32 or 30, whatever. You can check it out. Go check it. I'll put it right here, and you can see all the stuff I talk about breeding. But when you're just breeding for one aspect as far as small, and you don't cover all other aspects, yes, you will get unhealthy. Yes, you'll get bad dogs. But in the grand scheme of things, small is healthier. Small is longer life, and it's going to be better. It's just that you have that stereotype, and a lot of people start, and the way bulldogs came off in the beginning of getting small was exactly what I'm telling you, is through bad breeding. But if you're breeding properly, like, for example, Milkman, he's tiny. He'll run circles around 99% of all standard bulldogs. He's healthier, he breathes better. His trachea, esophagus, everything is bigger. He runs better, he's structured up great. He's compact, he's thick, but he is healthy overall. And that's why, the reason he's healthy is because his parents are healthy. His grandparents are healthy. And that all accumulation of health and structure and size all together now makes mini and micro dogs. And in a little bit, I'm going to show you Milk Tea, who is a Milkman daughter, who is crazy healthy as well, crazy functional, runs, jumps, everything, and is even smaller, very, very small. And is she unhealthy? No, she is not unhealthy. Could a small dog be unhealthy? Yes. Could a small dog be healthier? Yes. Statistically speaking, are small dogs healthier? Yes. Are statistically speaking, do small dogs live longer? Yes. To wrap things up, all dogs started big. They were bred down to be smaller dogs and smaller breeds, and now those smaller breeds are the healthiest breeds because statistically speaking, we know smaller things are gonna normally live longer. I know you could say like elephants, I'm trying to think of examples, right? Elephants do live really long, but you talk about people, smaller people live longer. That's statistics. And same thing with dogs. You can Google it right now. So smaller dogs are not unhealthy. Small dogs, it's a relative thing, and if a small dog was bred properly, bred for health, structure, temperament, functionality, cared for properly, all those things by ethical, moral breeder, that small dog's gonna be healthy, statistically speaking. And the same thing with bulldogs, same thing with miniature Great Danes. If anyone ever made them, it's the same thing. It's just gonna be relative to that specific breed, that dog's lines, that dog's parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and all those things make an accumulation of a healthy or unhealthy dog. Here at DaBestBulls Ranch, we do not breed, and like I've said before, I don't agree in breeding unless you're hitting all those aspects, and especially the most important ones: the health, the function, the overall health, the functionality, and the temperament. Those three things you cannot settle for less. If a dog is aggressive, if a dog has bad health, if a dog has bad functionality, it doesn't matter. We can overall in those three aspects. Like I say, I put them on a scale from 1 to 10. If it's not a 5 or above, 5 is average, 6 above. If it's not a 5 or above on any of those three things, it's a period not breed, and that will make dogs better. That will make everything better. That will minimize the pounds. We have better dogs, all kinds of things, temperament, structure, health, all that stuff. And I'm going to rant anyway. Small bulldogs are not unhealthy. Take it to the bank. I'm gonna get into showing you Milk Tea right now. Let's show off Milk Tea, talk about small dogs, and use her as an example. But at the end of the day, we post tons of content on all platforms. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. DaBestBulls Ranch on IG, DaBestBulls on IG, DaBestBulls Ranch on Tik, DaBestBulls on Tik, on the tube, on everything, on the face, on the book, all those things. Follow us on everywhere. We post all different content everywhere, and we're always showing off our mini bulldogs, our micro bulldogs, our mini and micro puppies, our studs, our mini and micro bulldog studs, our females, and we're showing them off, we're showing them moving, we're doing all those things. So I'm gonna show you Milk Tea right now, one example, but we're showing tons of stuff every day in every way, trying to be as transparent as possible, and obviously just showing off our dogs, because I like showing off my dogs. So make sure you follow me on all platforms, because we show different stuff on all platforms. Just because you don't see something on the tube doesn't mean I'm not showing it on the gram or the Tik. I try to mix it up. So make sure you follow me on all platforms. My number is 305-393-2225. Be careful of scammers. Hit me up 24/7. I love you all. I'm always here for you. Let's go. So this is Milk Tea. Video does not do her justice. She's tiny, super functional. I just gave her a bath. Obviously you see her running stuff, but I don't think you understand how small she is. She's probably like 9 inches tall. I never really measured her, but she's tiny, like smaller than 99% of my Frenchie. she's just drying off now. In bulldog fashion, you give them a bath, they do that. But she's one of our micro bulldogs, super healthy, functional, runs, jumps. Milk Tea, come on, Milk, come, Tea, come. Tea, come. Runs, jumps. It's 9 degrees out. It's Florida summertime, so of course she is going to be breathing hard. So we won't have her out much because she is a bulldog. But goes upstairs, super happy, moves really well, really functional. Tea, come, Tea, come, Tea, come, Tea, Tea, Milk Tea. Come on. She loves the camera. She looks so good. Honestly, she looks like a little boy, but she's not, obviously. Hey, Tea, come on. She's super infatuated by that camera. Tea, come on. Tea, come. Hey, Tea, what? Come on, come on. Hey, baby. She is a Milkman daughter, so it's super athletic and funny and high energy. I just don't understand how, it's really hard to tell you how small she is, but if you got a Frenchie right now, she would be, if you just picked any random Frenchie, there's a 99.9% chance she's gonna be shorter and more compact than it. Really compact, full grown. She is June, she's July, August, September. She's going on 16 months. We did breed her. I'll save that for later. If you're watching this episode, it's because we do delay by a couple episodes, so we have some flexibility. If you're watching this episode, she's probably either confirmed pregnancy or about to have puppies. Not about that, but confirmed pregnancy. I haven't confirmed it yet. I'm not sure, but I hope she is pregnant. If she is, there'll be some crazy small micro bulldogs. And we'll release all that information as time goes on. Right, baby girl? Let's go inside. Put you back. Let you chill. That's Milk Tea, one of our micro bulldogs, females. Super small, We have a whole fleet of small, healthy, good structured, functional, good temperament, cared for dogs. That's what we do here at DaBestBulls Ranch. We go above and beyond every day in every way to produce the best bulldogs in all aspects. Come on, Milk. Come on, T. T, come on, let's go. Listens great, everything. Come on, baby, let's go, T. Let's go. Escobar. I know that's your name. Hey, you wanna go see the chickens? What do you mean you'll think about it? Are we going to see the chickens or not? All right, let's go, come on. Let's go see the chickens, Escobar, come on. Let's go, boy. I wanna go see the chickens. I wanna check on them. Yeah, look at you, my boy. I wanna see the chickens and check on them. I know you don't care, but let me tell you. I wanna see the chickens and check on them, then talk about them, show the people our chicken coop, and I'll get a look at you, look how pumped you are. That's where let's go. Rooster, get out of here, come on, get. I know, Escobar, but the rooster might get you. Nah, Escobar, that rooster will attack you, he's gonna win. I know you're tough, but you're a big sissy, Escobar. Yeah, you lose to yourself in the mirror. Come on. Go, guys, let's go. So, our chicken coop. I gotta make sure one of the roosters doesn't attack Escobar. Escobar's a big sissy. Yes, you are, Escobar. Escobar wouldn't hurt a fly. And this is a chicken coop, like in DaBestBulls fashion. I know, that's what I was doing. In DaBestBulls fashion, we do everything above and beyond. Our dogs get fresh eggs every day. Escobar eats an egg every day. I know, Escobar. You're not, yeah. Escobar eats a fresh egg every day. All our dogs eat a fresh egg every day. And Escobar, no, come on, Escobar, stop. Escobar, come on, no, you have water. Yeah, their water tastes the same. Yes, it does. Escobar, come here. Look at this egg. But in DaBestBulls fashion, we do everything the best. One good thing about having chickens, Escobar, come on. What are you doing? Escobar, no, come on. SK, get away. He just broke an egg. Look at this egg he broke. Come here, look at this egg. Escobar, you can't be doing that stuff. You're not even hungry. You ate breakfast. Esky! Esky's acting like he wants to eat all their stuff. Escobar, come on, let's go. Stop doing this stuff. So anyway, one benefit, get out of here, roosters. Escobar, come on. Go out, come on here. Let's go. Come on. I'm not being rough with you. I'm just trying to get you out. Come on, let's go. One big, get out of here. Look at that boy was about to attack you, Escobar. Yes, he was. One big advantage with chickens is we let them out in the yard, and they, that's what I'm talking. Okay, I know, you're not as bad as your son. Hey, get out of here. Get it, rooster. One big advantage with chickens is we let them out in the yard, and they eat all the ticks, and if you know any kind of bugs they eat. Look at these roosters do not like him. Escobar, the roosters really want to attack you. Now they will get you. Yeah, so I don't want any of the roosters to attack them. The roosters are protecting their flock. We have tons of chickens now. We upgrade our chickens. We got more stalls. Oh, look it. I got the mini bulldog version of chickens. You guys have to see this. Come over here. Hey, Escobar, come with me. Esky, those are ducks. They're not fat chickens, not white chickens. Escobar, come on. Come on, get away from everything. Come on, let's go. Escobar, come here. Esky, come, follow me. I'm trying to protect you. I'm making sure none of the roosters get you. Look at these roosters, they'll get you. Look at these. Hey, Esky, come on. Listen, this is an example too on why bulldogs are the best. Like, he just is so chill with all the chickens. He's so nice. Like, honestly, I have to watch out for him to make sure he doesn't get bullied by one of the roosters because he's just so docile and so nice. I'm making sure no roosters there. He's going around marking everything. But look at these. These are called cochins. Well, there's other ones in there, but the cochins, Escobar, just chill with me, please. The cochins are those little fat ones. They're not fully developed yet, but they're like the mini bulldog version of chickens. They're so cool. You want to go in there and play them, Escobar? I might go grab one. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Who's that? Oh, that's Napoleon. He's our old school rooster. Escobar. So Look at Escobar, look at the scratches. Escobar, are you the nicest boy in the world? Well, I know you haven't met everyone else in the world, but you are the nicest boy. Just say yes, you gotta be cocky. Why can't you be cocky like your son? I know you're chill. Escobar's super chill boy. So, yeah, I mean, I don't expect everyone to do what we do with the fresh, organic, farm-raised eggs for their dogs, but eggs are a superfood for people, for dogs, and I eat eggs every day. My bulldogs eat eggs every day. I'm healthy. Want my dogs to be healthy? Escobar, come here. Get away from them. Come on, let's go. Come on, this way. I want to grab one of these cochins. I don't think I can grab one of the cochins, but that rooster right there. Yeah, no, you can look at that rooster right there. Is probably gonna attack Escobar. He wants to attack Escobar. He doesn't like Escobar, and Escobar is not. He has no mean bone in his body. All right. Anyway, I'll see if I can get one. I'm just gonna try to see. Get out of here, get! I wanna get one of the coaching. Just stand next to Escobar. I'm gonna have my camera guy watch Escobar while I grab a coaching. Yeah. Escobar, come on, no. The big ones are the ones that are roosters. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. Escobar, no! He's not though. He shouldn't be. Escobar, stop. Escobar, no. Escobar! Stop, man. You're gonna get freaking sick and stuff. Enough, get off that. Okay, watch this. So, this is the Bulldog version. I'm trying to follow Escobar. Escobar, come on. Esky, come. The Bulldog version. And it's just young still to coaching. It's gonna get better. Let's go find Escobar. Esky, leave them alone. There's eggs in here. I'm kicking Esky out. Esky, get out. Yeah, I know. You don't want to go out anyway, but you get out. Escobar's being too much. This is the Bulldog version, or mini Bulldog version. They get really thick and fat and like thick legs. It's called a coaching. They're super cool. They lay eggs too, but this is a rooster. But anyway, I'm gonna put it back. If you see like that little one right there, they're like the tan ones. You zoom in on like that cream colored one. That's a female coaching. Look how thick it is. Look at its legs. I think that's so cool. All right, let's go again, Escobar. Escobar, I'm not letting you back in. You're misbehaving. You broke some eggs. You won't stop eating and drinking the chicken's food. You're not even hungry. I know you. I mean, you are hungry, but you don't need to eat anymore. You're definitely not missing any meals, Escobar. Let's go, boy. Hey, you wanna go back in and take a nap? Yeah, I know you love naps. Escobar, come on. Let's go, boy. Esky, come. Record that from that side angle, right there. Escobar, come on. Escobar, come. Come on, let's go. You don't need to mark anything anymore. All right, last time. Deal. Let's go inside, come on. Say bye to your fans. Escobar is our most famous mini English Bulldog. He's the one that put us on the map. He's our most famous mini English Bulldog. He's a one of a kind. I know you are, Escobar. He's the thickest mini bull I've ever seen in my life. Thickest bulldog I've ever seen in my life, ratio-wise. Like his paws, his wrists are thicker than my wrist. He's amazing. We're gonna go put him in for a nap. Escobar, say bye. Yeah. Let's go. And that's a wrap with Escobar and chickens. Stay tuned for the next one. Escobar, go on your fin. Let's go get Milkman. Milkman, come on. Where are you? Man, you wanna play with Leah? You know who Leah is, Milkman. Where are you? I'm just kidding. Come on, Milk, let's go. Come on. Let's go play with Leah. Let's go play with Leah. Leah, come on, baby. Let's go play with Milkman. No, come on, come on, Milk. Milk, why do you have to do that? Leah, say, why do you have to do that, Milkman? Yeah, that's not right. Come on, Milk, let's go. Let's go in the grass and play with Leah. Come on. Come on, Milk. Leah, come on, baby. Milk, come. Leah, come on, baby. Hey, boy. Hey, my boy. Leah, come on. Let's go play with Milkman. Come on. Let's go. Leah, come, watch this. Come on, Milk. I know, you don't like it. Oh, you're peeing? Okay. I know you don't like the grass. I mean the gravel. Come on, come on. It's not that bad, Milk. Come on, let's go. Milk, come. Leah, come on, baby. Leah, come. Milkman, come. It's not bad, Milk. You're being dramatic. You're being a little baby. No, you're a baby. Yeah, it's so much better on the grass. Oh, what's that? So, the great thing about bulldogs, Milkman, I know, but just let me talk, okay? The great thing about bulldogs is they're great family pets. They're great with kids, especially mini and micro bulldogs like the Milkman. They're smaller, and they're just naturally a docile, sweet, loving dog. Milkman, I know. Man, why do you have to do this on the grass? Come on. Leave the grass. Don't be tearing up the grass. I know you know, but you don't listen. Say, Milkman, come on. Milk! So, they're great family pets, especially the small, the mini micros. That's why I sort of became like accustomed to loving mini and micros. Milkman, she's just trying to be like me. And the reason I became accustomed to mini and micro bulldogs is because they're the bulldogs, but they're smaller, so easier. Better for apartments, better for, for smaller areas, and easier to, lift in the car and pick up all the stuff. Yes, Milkman, I know. Why won't you just let me talk, Milkman? Leah, say, Milkman, can you please let us talk? Don't talk to Leah like that. I know you love her, but still you gotta be nice to her. So, yeah, Milkman is awesome. I love Leah. Leah, rub. I know, Milkman, I didn't mean to start that. But all in all, bulldogs, I love a bulldog, a well-bred bulldog that has the natural bulldog temperament is gonna be extremely nice with kids, extremely nice with the family. Yes, Milkman, I know you are, and you are a prime example. That's why I'm telling everyone about you, okay? Can I talk, Milkman? Okay. Now, Milkman, I said let me talk. So, that's why I love the mini bulldog. It's a smaller, cuter, more compact thing, and then at the same time, great with the kids, great with the family, great with my daughter. You see how Milkman, he's not jumping on her. He knows that she's a little girl, and he's very gentle with her. Milkman, you don't have to go out there. You can stay on the grass. There. Come on, Milkman. Milk, come here, buddy. I'll give you attention. I know, I love you. I love you. Leah, do you love Milkman? Go, Milkman, go to Leah. Milkman, go to Leah. Milkman, go to Leah. Go to Leah. Milkman, look at her. Go. Say, call him, Leah. Does Milkman love you? I know you love her, Milkman. I'm asking her. Sometimes we gotta tell Milkman to be quiet, right? Say, Milkman, be quiet. Milkman. Milkman, come. Why are you being tired today, Milkman? You already ate breakfast. No, you don't get a second breakfast. Milkman, leave Cowboy alone. You don't need to show Cowboy love. Come on. There we go. But like I was saying, a properly bred bulldog. A properly bred bulldog with a natural bulldog temperament is going to be great with kids, great with the family, great with everyone. And that's so important to me. Like, especially having kids, I never want a dog that's aggressive towards kids. And a dog should know. A good dog should know. Look, he's gonna see how gentle he is with her. He's just touching her. I know, Milkman. I'm bragging about you, okay? Yeah. I mean, you are the star of the show. I know you're the star of the show. Yeah. Looks like she's beating you up right now. I don't know about that. Anyhow, so it's very important whenever you get a bulldog, especially if you are ever going to be around kids, which is pretty much 99% of people, or you have kids, to make sure that you get a properly bred bulldog so they are, gentle with kids, gentle with family. And Milkman's just such a nice dog with all other dogs. I know, Milkman. Milkman, you talk a big game, but it looks like she's winning the war. Milk, come. Milkman, come. And Milkman is a huge asset in my opinion. He's an example of DaBestBulls lines because he's like 10 times DaBestBulls lines, and then he's an asset to the Bulldog community because he's such a nice, good, well. I know, Milkman, I know. Let me just tell them, okay? Let me tell them what you know and I know, okay? And what Leah knows, right? Leah, say right? Okay. I don't have to show you love all the time. And stop peeing in my grass. Okay, but I would rather you pee on the floor. I don't care if it hurts your feet. Pee on the floor. So, I don't know where I was going. Oh yeah, he's an asset to the breed because he's one of our studs. So if you're ever interested in a stud, Leah, do not kick him. I was just pushing. I know, Milkman. I gotta stop doing stuff like that. No. Push. I was just pushing, but you're not gonna do that. He's an asset to the breed. If you're interested in studs, he's a great dog to use as a stud because he has the health, he has the temperament, he has the functionality, he has the structure, he has the bloodlines, he has the pedigree, he has the functionality. He has every single checkbox in my opinion. He's gorgeous and temperament, health, all that stuff. He runs, jumps, everything. He's being lazy today. I don't care if you didn't have second breakfast, Milkman. You're being lazy, right? Look at the milk. Milkman, Leah, look at Leah. You didn't play with Leah, now she's leaving. No, you weren't about to beat her up, Milkman. She was beating you up. Right? I think she was beating you up. I still love you, okay? You were a loser today, but I'll still give you pets. You ready to go back and take a nap? Yeah, Bulldogs love naps. They sleep majority of the time. I know, Milkman, I'm telling them. They don't know everything about you. Here we go. Yeah. Milton, you never stop talking. Hey, let's go get Leah. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. No, you're not gonna beat her up. She already won the war today. Milk, you're being lazy. Come on. Come on. Mima, come. That's my boy. That's my boy. Uh-oh. That doesn't hurt that bad. You're being a baby. You lie. Oh, that's so cool, Leah. Let's go put Milkman back in his pen. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come. Milk, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're the biggest baby in the world, Milkman, I swear. Come on. Yeah, there you have it. Come on, let's go. Milkman, come. Leah, let's put Milkman back. Come on. Milkman, come. Milkman, come. Milkman, come. Milkman, come on. Leah, come. Milkman, come. Milk, come. You're not tired. You're just being lazy and you don't want to go back in your pen. Go take a nap. You got a nice cot and everything. Go take a nap. Come on, go. Go take a nap. Go in your pen. Come on, let's go. Come on, Milk. Milk, come on. Milk, come on. Milk, come on. Milk, come on. You're not listening today. Come on. Milkman, come. There we go. Thank you. You don't always listen. That's a lie. Go to sleep. I'll tell you what to do, Milkman. Go to sleep. I love you, buddy. Any recommendations for helping to control shedding, shampoo, supplements, food, etc.? Thank you. It's a very common question. No matter what, when you get a dog, hairless dog, furry dog, poodle, they all shed. They shed skin cells, they shed hair, they shed everything. So no matter what, you are going to deal with shedding, depending on your area, depending on the weather, depending on the dog you have. Now, that being said, when your dog will excessively shed if it's unhealthy, lose a lot of fur, all kinds of things. So you want to try to make sure your dog is as healthy as possible, and that starts internally through the food. You want to make sure they're eating good. If you want to check out the food, we have tons of stuff on food here on the channel, so make sure you check it out. But the food is number one. Number two, don't over bathe your dog with product. When you're shampooing a dog, when you're using shampoo, you should only be using product or shampoo on your dog once every 2 weeks. You can use water so if your dog gets mud on them, you can rinse them with water, but don't over bathe your dog. But the overall health of your dog, the internally, like the food, the amount of sun your dog's getting, the happiness your dog's getting is going to keep your dog the healthiest possible, keep their coat the healthiest. But no matter what, that coat is going to shed. And if you time it right during the season change, it's better if you groom your dog then, maybe even shave your dog down a little bit. You'll minimize the hair. And it's gonna obviously matter too on how big your dog is and all those things. But I recommend nutrition. Don't overbathe your dog, but do bathe your dog. Keep your dog as happy and healthy as possible, and the shedding will be minimized as possible. What works on keeping your dog's folds clean and dry? Thank you for your ideas. I will try them out. So great question, very common bulldogs. What works for keeping the folds and all that stuff and the wrinkles? One, I know I use this is so common. This is with everything, like with people too. It's like, it's gonna start internally. So if you can keep your dog as healthy as possible with food, it's gonna cause less reactions. Because, for example, if you're feeding your dog something that inflames your dog internally, which causes hives and stuff like that, which will cause blisters, which will cause those folds to get infected, which will cause yeast, which will cause infections, which will cause other things. So the cleaner your dog eats, the better, healthier your dog is, the less problems. Also, my opinion with a properly bred bulldog, they shouldn't have too many folds. They should be wrinkly and thick, but not too many folds, only a nose rope. And you can take a cloth, a dry cloth with maybe a little bit of water. You want to try to use as little product as possible. And then keep your dog clean every 2 weeks, bathe with product, and that's about all. But if you see like a lot of disgusting gooey stuff in your dog's folds like that, it's most likely an internal thing or an infection thing, and you have to treat that. So I hope that answered the question, and if I didn't, or you have more specific question, leave a comment down below or hit me up in the DMs on any of my platforms. Quick question for anyone that owns a female English Bulldog. Sorry for the picture, first time mama here to an English Bulldog, but I take my baby Monday to get fixed. Does this look like she's going into heat? Help, no bleeding, no discharge, no licking. So right there is you see a lot of pinkness around the female's vulva or private part, and that could be a couple things. And that's obviously looks like some type of irritation, rubbing. The rubbing could be itchiness, could be worms, even though I don't think so. Could be UTI. With females, you gotta be very careful. But since there's no discharge, bleeding, or licking, I would think it's not that, and I would think it's could be a bite, could be all kinds of things. So when you only have one kind of symptom with a dog, like for example, like the redness around the vulva area, doesn't really mean much, but I definitely would watch it carefully. And also make sure there's no smelliness coming from the hind end of the dog, because that could mean a UTI, which means it's itching, which means the dog's rubbing, which could mean all kinds of things. So that's a very broad picture right there. It doesn't really show too much. Need a little bit more information, but anytime you see something like that, you want to be aware. If you're not sure, ask a specialist, ask your breeder, ask a vet, all those things. What's your bulldog's favorite food? Great question. Bulldogs typically, I'd say about 85% of bulldogs are food driven, so they pretty much love every food. This is good because I know a lot of people like to feed their bulldogs, but be very careful. A little disclaimer: don't overfeed your bulldog. You want your bulldog to be nice weight. It's gonna be a healthier bulldog, better for the bulldog's life, everything. But if you are liking to feed your bulldog, you want to feed them different things. You want to feed them clean things, organic things, wholesome foods, nothing processed. In my opinion, I never feed my dog chicken because that's the most GMO thing there is. So like maybe you can try blueberries, you can try things like that. Favorite food I have a good amount of bulldogs. The ones that are food driven like everything. The ones that are not food driven, they pretty much, honestly, they like something wet, kind of mixed canned kind of food thing, because it's like very smelly, and they like that. But if you are trying foods on your dog, try blueberries, try fruits, try veggies, try different proteins, things like that. You dehydrate proteins, all that stuff, but try to be as clean as possible. Same thing with people, Little Bruce, not happy with a life jacket and just about to go out for the day on the boat, not impressed. Draft question: can bulldogs swim? I've been told not. Our first pup. I've been told not. Our first pup. No commas. Anyway, bulldogs. So this is super good question and could maybe save you some heartbreak in the long run. You never want to trust bulldogs to swim. Some bulldogs can swim. Some bulldogs can't swim. That being said, 99% of bulldogs cannot swim long. So if they do swim, you have to watch them. Never let your bulldog in an area where they can get to the water where they would have to be swimming, because then they could freak out and die, just like a child, just like a kid. So bulldogs normally love water. They like chest deep water, but bulldogs are not swimmers. They're not swimming dogs. Even the ones that like to swim probably aren't going to swim too long. And but I've seen bulldogs with life vests that like to swim a lot. But no matter what, just like with a little kid, a 2-year-old, whatever, never let your bulldog go around deep waters, anything that they can't stand in, unless they're being supervised. So It's a good question. Some can swim, some can't swim. Let me know what you think in the comments. Our little guy has a narrow trachea. He is 16 weeks old. He just finished antibiotics. He had a touch of pneumonia. This is also when they did the x-ray and found his trachea the size of a straw. My question is there anything I can do in the meantime? The mucus phlegm seems like it's getting worse anytime. Any recommendations, experience would be great. Okay, so this is a hard question and a relative question. So bulldogs are gonna have smaller tracheas than a lot of other breeds, like a German Shepherd or something. So it's very important that you get that information from a dog, from a vet that is experienced with bulldogs. Vets will lots of times tell you things about bulldogs, like, oh, the bulldog has this, this, and this, because they know that you love your dog and they can trick you into doing surgeries. There's not really much you can do for the smaller trach. Bulldogs are going to have smaller airways because of the brachiocephalus, the snout pushed in. If your bulldog gets pneumonia, as puppies do, it could just be because they got pneumonia because they ate too fast, they threw up, and when they throw up, that's a chance of aspiration, and aspiration leads to pneumonia. So it's a really crazy question. I can go down a serious rabbit hole. Whenever you're feeding your bulldogs, the most dangerous time for a dog to aspirate and get that pneumonia, if they do have a small trachea, or if they don't have a small trachea, as far as relatively goes with bulldogs, is when they throw up. So don't overfeed your bulldog. Make sure your bulldog eats slow. Use slow feeders. The puppy, make sure you don't overfeed them too much. Make sure they don't drink water right after, so they don't bloat their stomach and want to throw up. Minimize throwing up. And then if they are throwing up, there's a reason why. They're either overeating, overdrinking, or the food's not good. So you want to stop the throwing up. That's the number one thing with bulldogs, to try to save, try to minimize risk as far as pneumonia goes, as far as aspiration goes, because bulldogs do have a narrower airway than most dogs. And like I always say, if you have any more questions, if you want to elaborate on what I just said, if you have constructive criticism, if you want to ask a question, add anything, leave comments down below. Thank you. Yesterday, this gorgeous pup had several cherry eyes at only 9 weeks old. Today, I picked her up after surgery, and the vet told me she was pretty sleepy, mostly blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this person says, for those questioning, get the surgery, just did it, pay the $1,200, move on, it's part of the bulldog breed. Sadly, this is true. Cherry eye is part of the bulldog breed, and the reason I say that is because I hate cherry eye because it's bad for the dog, causes irritation, takes out that tear gland, can lead to more problems, and it's annoying. And I've had 4 generations of bulldogs where I've never had cherry eye, and I've gotten the puppies that gotten cherry eye, and I know that because I bred them, had them since babies, birth, everything. I know for a fact none of the grandparents, great-grandparents had cherry eye, and I still got cherry eye. It's in the breed. It's years and years and years of bad breeding. It's also caused by causing the brachiocephalus face, a smashed-in face, which causes sometimes the bone deformation, which causes the eyelid to pop. So you want to try to get your bulldog from dogs that don't have cherry eye, but if your dog does get cherry eye, you're going to need surgery. Yes, the person is right. You're going to need surgery. It's not that big of a deal. I just hate it because I try to get rid of it because I've had bulldogs that have it, and it's almost impossible to get rid of right now. But hopefully, through proper breeding and over the next couple decades, we'll be rid of it. Question: my bulldog's inside of his tail stinks and leaks fluid. I don't know why. I've used everything I could think and help, and nothing works. I got tricked in this, and this is why you want to follow me and talk to experienced breeders, and you want to keep that eye, because if you're ever getting a bulldog, you want to make sure. This is the tail pocket, that horrible thing that I've talked about before. I got tricked in this when I was buying a bulldog years ago. Tail pocket is a genetic disorder. It's when the dog's tail sort of corkscrews, creates, and then goes into the butt, creates a pocket, and it's usually right above or over the butthole. So when poop comes out, sometimes they'll go in there and go in that pocket, go in and sort of like go in the crevice that's like a ½ inch into the dog. This is horrible. Smells horrible. Creates infections, can be deadly to the dog, cause bad things to the dog, and it's disgusting because you have to clean it. Basically, you have to wipe your dog's butt every single day. You have to rinse with water, get in that pocket, make sure there's no poop or no feces in there. Otherwise, it's going to lead to infection and lead to stink. You can fix it with surgery. Surgery is very expensive and hard on the dog. It's extensive surgery when the dog's very older, and they have to cut that out, and it sucks. So, end of the day, if you're getting a dog, if you're a breeder, never breed dogs that have tail pockets. Period. That's genetic. That's a deal closer for me. And 2, if you do have it, you have to stay on top of it every single day, cleaning it. So that's something that inexperienced buyers for bulldogs get caught with. And if you're experienced, you know what to look for, and that's a big one. This is a big one. So due to a fleeing domestic violence situation, a friend of mine asked me to take her 1-year-old bulldog named Chalupa. As someone who's primarily owned pitties my whole life, I've never even considered owning a bulldog, and now that I do, I'm over the moon. These dogs are just so precious, but now to get down to business, what do I need? What do I not? This was a last second that I didn't even get a second to pick her ear about everything needed. Google helps, but I wanted to ask people who these adorable creatures firsthand. He's my cute baby, everyone. I know her folds need cleaned and her eyes need, her eye boogies, I saw on Google, they need supplements. What are your favorite brands? Give me all the tips. Thank you. So, sorry, it's like hard to read without punctuation. Anyhow, this is a broad question. And to someone like this, with this kind of question, if you just got a bulldog, you don't know much about them, it's a new breed to you, you got gifted it, you took it, you helped someone, great for you. You need to follow someone that's very experienced with bulldogs, like DaBestBulls Ranch, like someone else that can help educate you, watch videos on, learn, ask questions, all kinds of things. That's why I made the channel for people like you, or like that have broad questions like that, and I try to answer everything. So I know I'm giving like the easy way out answer, but if I answer all these questions, I'd be here for an hour. So that's why I put the content. Watch my content, learn about bulldogs, and cute, entertaining videos. Puppy is 9 months old. Anyone know what this is? Rash. Her vulva is swollen as well. Discharge as well. Tia. All right. So this is not the best picture. It looks like your vulva is slightly swollen. Normally in the heat, it'll start to swell, so it could be a heat. But based on those pictures, I would say, and the rash, I would say it's probably a UTI. But if you see blood coming out, just because you see blood doesn't mean it's in heat too. They can have light bleeding, light spotting when they have a UTI. So I need more information. Does it smell bad? And I would definitely consult a vet or someone else and make sure you stay tuned because you might need antibiotics. If it's a heat, that's fine. The rash, I would also treat too. Treat with like a new stock or something like that. And make sure that rash is not being caused by something like outside, or if it is, make sure you stay away from that. Surprise visit from our mini future stud French Bulldog, the Pump. Pump, come on, let's go. He's a menace in French Bulldog fashion. He's a true menace. Super cute though. He's developing, what, he's like 4.5 months now, right? Come on, Pump. 4.5 months, growing up, getting bigger. We will be showing him off. Let me take my shoes off. We'll be showing him off as he grows. So make sure you stay tuned, because DaBestBulls is gonna have a nice little line of French Bulldogs. It's my little goal over the next couple of years, to produce really good, healthy, good structured French Bulldogs as well. Especially since like it's motivation to me, especially since in the last like a bunch of years, French Bulldogs have been oversaturated, overbred, overdone, bred wrong, unhealthy, in my opinion, stupid. Because like they're breeding for like pink, rope, fluffy, this, that, everything. It's like in English Bulldog form, and following my guidelines there, it doesn't matter if it's blue, yellow, blue, black, green, whatever. What just matters is a dog healthy, functional, structured, temperament, all those things, functionality. Then we'll talk about all the, like, you know, a stupid color code. Come on, Pump. Are you functional? Pump, come on. Oh, you are functional. Of course he is. Quick little teaser. We got our new French Bulldog female in. That's gonna be Pump's mate to start, you know, the DaBestBulls French Bulldog line. And also I'm gonna be showing you probably the smallest English Bulldog I've ever seen at this age. He's going on 12 weeks old. I'm gonna compare him to an 8-week-old tiny French Bulldog, and he's still smaller. So let's show you that. This is a 11.5-week-old English Bulldog, Chocolate Tri-Merle, 8.5-week-old Frenchie, tiny. This is a tiny Frenchie. Look at how small Pump's gonna be. That English Bulldog is compared to the French Bulldog. Like, they're the same size. Maybe the English Bulldog is a tiny bit bigger, but he's also way older in comparison. He's 50% older than her pretty much, and he's tiny. Then you have Pump, 4 months old. He's gonna beat up both of them. Pump, stop. Pump, come. Pump, come. Pump, come. Pump. Pump's prick. Pump. Pump, come on. Pump will beat them both up, but look at these, look at this. Tiny, this is super nice, structured, nice back, our female. And this boy might be a new stud. He's tiny. We gotta watch him develop. He needs to pop a little bit more, but Pump wants to get after him. Pump, stop. So, little training tip. He has to be trained now. He has to show, because right now Pump thinks he's the alpha and he's dominant, so I'm turning him over, pinning him down on my hand. I've shown this before, and showing him that he's not. But this is gonna be a long process. He has to learn that he's not gonna beat everyone up, because he does have a bad attitude in that sense. Come here, boy. We need to name, stop, Pump. Hey, come here. We need to name this boy, but he's tiny. 11.5 weeks old, the smallest I've seen at this age, smaller than Mr. President. Mr. President's more tiny micros. Smaller than Mr. President, smaller than Poe at this age. And excited to see how he grows, the structure, everything like that. So stay tuned, a little bonus episode. The 2 Frenchies, our beginning line of the DaBestBulls Frenchie line, and then our next generation micro English Bulldog. Thank you for watching episode 34, season 2, DaBestBulls Ranch, where we focus on everything mini Bulldog, micro Bulldog, puppies, studs, general questions, everything. I do this for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna show a teaser of episode 35 next. Top dogs, top quality. Meet our elite mini Bulldogs. Welcome to DaBestBulls Ranch, episode 35, featuring King Escobar, the Milkman, and our newest stars. Stay tuned.